Greetings, fellow viewers and fan geeks alike. Welcome to our first episode of Reel It In. I'm here with my good friend James Jones, as well as Paul Lindsay.
Howdy.
So, topic of discussion today, hottest topic over the weekend, Captain America: Civil War. Woo! Okay. What are your guys' first impressions?
Dude, I liked it too. Good. So good.
Okay, and I have yet to see it, so this is going to make for an interesting discussion. Just some information too. 366 million on the US box office, 700 million worldwide.
It's been shocking. It was awesome. First weekend?
Yeah, first weekend.
Very worth it.
But do you think it was because of the hype? Everybody was just wanting to see it just because it was one of those movies, kind of like
I said a little bit of both. What made me want to see it is I didn't see the first two Captain America movies. I watched part of the first one and it bored me. I saw this and I saw the characters come together and I was like, that looks badass. Let's see what happens. I went into it like kind of with an open mind. I wasn't gonna like it, whatever. I left the theater. I think it's my favorite Marvel movie.
Well, what bored you about the first movie?
I don't know if it was just slow or I don't know, man. I just couldn't get into it. Maybe it was my bad. I kind of maybe stopped before all the action happened because he got his powers or whatever. He got all buff. Some stuff started to happen and I just turned it off.
I think it's good because it also gives the basis of the Hydra and Red Skull bringing down S.H.I.E.L.D., especially for the second one in Winter Soldier, where they introduced Bucky. Now, obviously, Bucky was in this one, who played a major character alongside Captain America. But personally, I think, especially in Winter Soldier, it was, I don't know, I personally think it would drag on too long in Winter Soldier. The whole Bucky, I thought it was pointless. That's
my problem too, is going into Civil War, the whole Cap and Bucky relationship, I didn't really get that because, like I said, I haven't seen the first two. So, even then, that tells you a lot about the film. I had no idea what was going on with them, but I still loved it. So,
yeah,
you need to go see it.
Well, okay, the Russo brothers. The Russo brothers are the ones that directed Winter Soldier and Civil War, and they're more, from what I'm gathering, character development. They like to bring on each character, and we were introduced to two new characters into the Civil War.
Yeah, Black Panther and Spider-Man.
Yes. Okay, so
and I thought Black Panther was probably the best. Yeah, my favorite character, hands down. And I just that was just a sample size of what I'm.
Okay, but why Black Panther? Why is he something?
It seemed like he was already used to his powers. It's not like he was learning. Yeah, he was just a natural badass. Yeah. His suit looked badass. I fell in love with the suit. And I love the character, too. He's such a good character. And it was just the way he presented himself and the way they made him be it was just... It was epic. It was like he was already established.
Well, was he a crucial part to this movie, do you think? Because, I don't know. I feel like it's just having a character like Green Tree. It just seems
crucial, but I don't want to spoil anything too much, so I'll let you... see that part for yourself, but he's a big part of the film.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the trailer real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then we'll take a look at that.
Cool.
This job, we try to save as many people as we can. Sometimes that doesn't mean everybody, but you don't give up.
New York. Washington, D.C. Sokovia.
Okay, that's enough.
Captain, people are afraid.
That's why I'm here. We need to be put in check. Whatever form that takes, I'm game. I'm sorry, Tony. If I see a situation pointed south, I can't ignore it. Sometimes I wish I could. Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth. I know we're not perfect. But the safest hands are still our own. I was wrong about you. The whole world was wrong about you. They're coming for you.
I'm not the one that needs to watch their back.
This doesn't have to end in a fight, Tony. You just started a war. Stay down. Final warning. I could do this all day.
All right, I've run out of patience. On to roost!
Hey, everyone.
Okay, so what does he say?
Okay, so
He says, "Hey, everyone."
no, but
Sounds like
it's
a
like
5-year-old.
you have a
He's like
12-year-old
15.
coming to a big boy fight. I don't know. I just think I get he's part of the Avengers. I get the whole.
But that
yeah.
12-year-old kicks ass. So
Well,
I want that 12-year-old on my team.
Yeah.
So,
so you want little boys on your team?
yes, that's why I hang out with you.
That's so gross. Okay, so going back to Black Panther. Throw a cape on it, it's Batman. Like, I just think...
No.
No.
It's Catwoman. It's Catman.
Okay, so the purpose of Black Panther, what? I mean, just your perception of it. Why do you think he's such a great character?
I just love, like I said, I love the way his suit looks. I love how it functions. I love just his ability to kick ass without, like, huge guns or anything like that. It's just so simple, but so badass.
Yeah, it's like he has the strength of Captain America, the way he pulled down that shield down, and he's fast. He seems like he already knows his powers. Like there is no he's already established. That's what it made it seem like.
Well,
he could just run. He just go literally into the jungle and basically beat up anyone that comes across him.
So aside from reading the comics, there's just no backstory yet of Black Panther.
No, and we'll probably, and that's another thing too. When the next
He's gonna get his own film.
on his own solo film, who knows where they're going to start at? Especially the way Civil War ended.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it just depend. Who knows where they're going to start at? Are they going to start out where they left off at, or are they going to start out from the very
Talk
beginning?
about the part. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Where Black Widow is on Bucky with her legs wrapped around his face, and she's like punching him.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I would love that. I mean, it's awesome.
Who
She's
hasn't
like,
she wrapped her
around
legs
like
around?
that,
I
on
mean-
top, and I'm like, dude, I would not be fighting that off of me.
yeah. I know. You got to sit there and just hey.
Waft it in.
Yeah.
It seems like she's done that with every character. in
Embrace the
Avengers,
chaos.
She's almost tried to get on
Wrap her
everybody.
like that.
Yeah, it seems like that's that's literally her number one move.
And I think they're making a movie with her too now, right? Her own.
Supposedly, they said the director said that.
Well,
The director said it would be dumb not to do one, but I really don't.
I'm
think
assuming
so.
she wrapped her legs around the director. So, all right.
I'm not the one that needs to watch their back.
No, go.
Well, you gotta start the question and then.
No, well, okay. The premise of Civil War. Why is there a conflict between Iron Man and Captain America, and each taking sides? What's going on with that?
Because everyone thinks that Bucky's doing put a bomb in the UN, and that's what caused Black Panther to go psychotic and just go after everyone and go after Bucky mainly. That was his main mission was go after Bucky. He wanted Bucky because of what happened when the UN exploded.
Well, and obviously from what we saw in the trailer, Iron Man is wanting everyone to take accountability.
Yeah, he wants everyone to take accountability because it seems like it doesn't matter what they do, there's always death.
Well, is there?
And there's always chaos.
If you watch in the Avengers: Age of Ultron,
Mhm.
you've seen that.
Mhm.
You see Iron Man, Tony Stark have this, premonition of not premonition, but just the vision of everyone dying, his greatest fear.
Mhm.
And that's what the witch did was play off of that. And I think obviously from him selling in the beginning of Iron Man, if you see he sells to both sides.
Mhm.
Both he's selling weapons of mass destruction to the U.S. as well as everyone opposed to the U.S. And you see this character development for himself coming around and wanting to do good and do better. But obviously, his greatest fear is losing. But I don't know. And going into the movie, were you Team Cap or Team Iron Man?
I was Team Iron Man from the start.
Absolutely.
I'm a huge Iron
going
Man
in and going out, I'm still Team Iron Man.
Okay, but why are you Team Iron Man? Because if you look at it, from the Captain's point of view, look at it, his Iron Man's mentality compared to like his father's. His father was from the same era as Captain America.
Correct.
So you have this. Iron Man's got this arrogance, where his dad didn't really have this sense of arrogance.
Right.
Playful arrogance, but not like Tony Stark, who is just cocky about it.
Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
I think Iron Man was mainly like more worried about the future instead of Captain America was what he does. He just wanted to protect Bucky. He wanted to save Bucky.
Yeah, but the whole point was taking accountability from what Iron Man is saying, that you can't have these vigilantes running around doing what they want to do. So there's got to be some sort of action taken against them. Yet Captain America,
as he says, they need to be put in check.
Yeah, but he's from that time that says, if there's something wrong, I'm going to go fix it. He was given this gift. Obviously he made the choice to take this gift upon himself. Not everybody else had that choice.
Yeah.
So he's using that option to do good in the world in his eyes. And obviously he's from that era where you fought and protected your country. And he hates the horrors of war. You can see it. Even in the trailer, he's like, shut that off. I'm done seeing it. I get it. But he's going to go fight the good fight no matter what.
Well, the thing he's saying to shut off is what they're being shown is like all the chaos that the Avengers have caused throughout the world, and that's the whole reason Tony Stark saying we need to be put in check. It's because it shows all, they've done good and stuff, but while they're doing good, they're also doing harm. And
but at the same time, what if the Avengers weren't there?
Yeah, no, of course, they saved the world and all that, and everyone gets that, but at the same time, they're, like you said, a team of, superheroes that are free to do whatever they want, whenever they want, and that's where Captain...
They have nothing to report to.
Yeah, and that's where Iron Man comes in and says, like, maybe we do need to be put in check, maybe we need someone else to tell us how we're going to do things instead of just going out and destroying things to save people.
Because the only thing that, what happened within the first Avengers with New York, that was not the Avengers' fault, that wasn't S.H.I.E.L.D.'s fault. And Winter Soldier, S.H.I.E.L.D. caused all this because they had Hydra. Hydra was implanted in S.H.I.E.L.D. So they caused all that. Age of Ultron, it was Tony Stark's fault for creating Ultron. And
so it's just wrapping back to himself saying it's our fault.
Yeah. And then with the Civil War, they're causing all this damage because they think Bucky is the one who put a bomb in the UN.
Yeah, Bucky gets blamed for a lot of stuff. So,
yeah, except it was actually not him. And then from there, then you go back to the very end fight, which that really ties it in from the beginning of Civil War to the end. It'll all make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think it's the movie itself? Obviously you didn't see the first two Captain Americas.
Right.
So do you think this is worth it? You said the first one was boring. Do you think it's something worth to go see? If you want to get a good backstory.
Like to rewatch the first two?
Like for me, if I want to go see it, is that I'm, the hype for it. I want to see this movie. Because I love the storyline, I love the character development. But is it $700 million worldwide? Do you think it's just because of the hype? Obviously you said the first two were okay.
Now I want to go back and rewatch the first two so I can understand everything more.
It could be because of the hype. It also could be because Batman versus Superman just sucked. And everyone's like, what?
I don't even want to get started on that stupid thing.
Because let's face it. Everyone knew that. I was like, Marvel's gonna blow it away. Marvel's gonna blow it. Let's see what Marvel does.
Yeah.
Because everyone was so disappointed with DC because this was DC's first big movie, and they completely messed it up.
Well, obviously Ben Affleck, did way better than everybody else thought.
That's the thing. When he was first announced, everyone was complaining, saying, "Oh, why Ben Affleck? This is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be terrible." Everyone that I know that saw the film said he was the best part.
Well, what about Superman? Obviously Man of Steel, the first one. What did you guys think?
I thought it was whatever. I thought it dragged.
I never watched it.
Okay, it's you know what though. That's the same thing in those movies. I think they're underdeveloped in there was a lot more that needed to be for structure purposes on Batman versus Superman.
I just think they need a new director. Me personally.
Well, Zack Snyder, I don't know what's going on with that guy.
Yeah, because let's face it. What after 300?
Well, Russo brothers, I'm telling you, they stole the show on this one. Like I said, they go for character development, but in my opinion, like Winter Soldier took a little too long. To get the backstory. We get it.
I'll have to go back and see.
So, anyway, we're gonna reel it in on our next discussion. We're gonna go ahead and talk about Call of Duty: Infinite Warfare. Okay.
Garbage.
Obviously, yeah.
Where do we start?
As I said, Activision's going to have to drop some supply boxes for more likes because that, as we've seen on YouTube, it has over 1 million dislikes and only about 300 plus likes on itself. I don't know. What are your guys' opinion on this thing? So,
I saw the trailer, and it looks like the last 3 Call of Duties, which is the whole futuristic crap. I don't like that at all. Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, they felt the same to me. This looks like they're going in the same direction, and I don't like that at all. It's like the futuristic stuff, leave that to Halo. Go back to Modern Warfare 1 through 3, or, Black Ops 1 and 2. Those were all great games, but the future stuff just doesn't do it for me. So,
obviously, it is what it is, and it's a piece of shit. It's garbage.
Futuristic piece of shit.
It's garbage. It really is. We are all big Halo fanatics, and we grew up playing Halo, and that had a decent and good backstory. Especially, I read the books, and it gave premise to this guy, and it was set in future, and it made sense. You've got Call of Duty trying to push forward with this crap, and it's not working.
Yeah, it's not working. At all.
Black Ops 3, zombie level campaign was just ridiculous, and I think it was horrible.
Yeah,
I've never played Battlefield. After watching Battlefield, though, Battlefield 1 trailer,
I think Battlefield's starting to become.
I
think the last two games that they made, they've been on the up and up, and I feel like this one is really going to put them over the top. They're really going to be on top of that pyramid. Because the way they did was going back in that day, in that World War II era, and it was just, that's what we want. That's when I started playing Medal of Honor, and that was during that World War II era, and I loved it, and I'm excited because I love playing those video games. It's futuristic stuff. I'll play Halo. I'll play Destiny.
Well, I think the reason for Battlefield, why it's doing so well, is especially watching the trailer, you've got this realistic perspective, and I think a lot of viewers will agree that you have Call of Duty trying to do the futuristic. You've said it's been done, and we're done trying to push forward with these super suits, and it's garbage. Now you're going to fight in space, and then again the song choice they used for the fucking trailer. Like I said, if they put Adam Sandler's song version in there, I think it would be way better than what it's supposed to be. But
it might help it a lot.
This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today.
But it's Battlefield 1, it showed, in a sense, what could have been reality. What war was. When you see this futuristic stuff, it just doesn't make sense. Again, Halo had the backstory, and it made sense to see the Master Chief, John Spartan 117, going through this whole progress from beginning to end, and still pushing forward.
Right.
I don't know. I think I've lost all hope in Call of Duty at this point.
See, with the new Battlefield, they're doing what Call of Duty fans want. If you go and you read comment sections on YouTube or whatever, everyone says, go back to World at War. Give us the old school stuff. What do? They produce more futuristic crap. Battlefield comes out and it's like, here, this is what you want. Guess what? We're going to steal your fan base. I think that's awesome. I love Battlefield. I used to play Call of Duty the Modern Warfare days. But once they did the futuristic crap, I couldn't, dude. Like, I bought Advanced Warfare, I played it maybe twice, and it's been sitting on my shelf since. So, ever since then, I didn't buy Black Ops 3, I played it. I won't be buying Infinite Warfare. I'll play it, I'll give it a shot, but I already know how I'm going to feel about it. So,
Yeah, this is going to be...
Yeah, what Battlefield's doing is, it's going to be way better. Way better.
Well, and you know what? Infinite Warfare is supposed to come out November 4th. It seems that's the release date every year, November 3rd, November 4th, November 5th, around the same time. You know, and they've...
it's close to Christmas time.
It's just, I think at this point, Infinity Ward has lost it.
Yeah,
They're
they
gonna
just stop.
You know, I'm assuming Sledgehammer can pick it up maybe in the next one.
Hopefully.
So, I don't know.
But like what we were talking about earlier, is what's going to make it sell is because they remastered Modern Warfare.
True, yeah.
I think
that's what everyone's going to be wanting to get. I think that's probably going to... I think fans are probably going to be more excited to get that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Activision needs to play Battlefield and get a better understanding of what gameplay is really like.
Right. Well, see, I think they have like a lack of confidence in their new game, which is why they're releasing the remastered Modern Warfare with it to kind of sell it. That's how I feel. It's like,
I mean, you're probably right. It's
yeah, they have this piece of crap, and they're like, oh, you can get this awesome game if you buy our piece of crap, so buy it.
I think they need to stop releasing games once a year.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think they need to
Spend
be
more
like,
time on it.
you know, not like Halo, where it comes out every blue moon.
well, what this remastered Halo 2, like the whole remastered of all the Halo games. What was your thought on that? I mean,
I was asking for a remastered Halo 2 for years, and when it was announced, I wanted to cry. I was so happy.
well, you know, you're a huge fan of all the remastered games, right?
Mhm.
But what do you think with Call of Duty doing the remastered Modern Warfare?
I'm excited for that. I am. I love Modern Warfare. So I'll probably wait till you can buy that separately and get it. I'm not going to buy the new thing just to get that. So
The fact of Call of Duty pulling in this World War II setting, you know, I mean, you can look at like Saving Private Ryan, you know, all set around that type of, you know, World War II. You know, again, Captain America comes from World War II, and you have this sense of fighting for honor and nobility that I feel with these games, it gives that realistic impulse of, you know, that you were there.
Yeah.
You know, Halo was phenomenal on character development, and I think that's what helped Halo soar so much.
Yeah.
It was something that we really didn't see when Halo came out. It was something completely different. You know, obviously we know humans and aliens, we get that whole concept, but when, you know, Halo coming out and being in that time period, it makes sense. You know, but you've got Call of Duty trying to push the future, and it's just like, no, it's overplayed on their part. It's just...
It's not what they're all about.
yeah,
It's not... We already, like you said, if you want futuristic, play Halo, play Destiny,
exactly.
play Gears. Shit, I mean, play...
Play something but Call of Duty.
yeah, Call of Duty is not futuristic.
Well, even, you know...
Play Titanfall. That shit's overplayed now.
Yeah.
Well, even in the trailer, you know, it just seemed sluggish. You know, watching Call of Duty, it just seemed like it was dragging on with the whole concept of oh, now we're in space, cool, now we're fighting in space, and it just, I was like, cool, we're playing Halo. Just a dumbed down version of
Yeah,
Halo.
and like their new, I guess,
Were they trying to be like Mass Effect?
I don't know if it's their selling point, right, but you get a customizable gunship or something that you can fly into space. That still doesn't do it for me.
No.
You know what made it better? Portals.
Of course. Yeah.
Throwing some portals in there. There we go. I'm just saying. But, I don't know, any other comments on that? I don't think it's worth a buy.
No,
I
it's
don't.
not.
It's
No.
not.
Me personally, I like the World War II era because, you know, my grandfather was in World War II, so I always, you know, I would always hear stories from my uncles telling stories too.
That's cool.
And just like I was always a fan, especially all the movies, all the World War II movies. I was always into them, and then maybe that has a special place in my heart for that World War II era, because, you know, that was a huge deal, and it makes me feel like, and I wouldn't say, because every gamer thinks that they could shoot a gun, think that they're badass, because, you know, they play these first-person shooter game.
Kind of like in real life.
Yeah. So
But I am a badass, and I can't do that. No, I can't.
But when I play these games, when I play with World War II games, I don't know. I just feel like I feel it's just another part of history. It's like another part of history that you didn't know.
That's a good point.
How would you fix Call of Duty, and why do you think it's so universally hated right now?
You can't fix it. I say you can.
You can't fix it. Activision, I'm sorry.
You can't fix it.
You can't fix it.
Because then from there, everyone's going to see what happens with Battlefield 1, and they're going to be like, oh, damn, we need to go back.
You might be able to fix it if you just stop trying to go into the future.
I think that they probably need to take like a 2-year break and not come out. Because when does Battlefield come out? Like, doesn't Battlefield come out every every 2 years?
It's every couple of years, I think.
Yeah. So then, I don't know. I say
take a break.
Take a break.
Get your shit.
Think about it.
Yeah. They're just trying to pump them out because they're making a lot of money off of them from little kids that think it's a new game, but all it is just the same game.
Same shit.
I think the multiplayer might be something of value on this game.
Well, if you're gonna play multiplayer, then just play Halo.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why it's like it doesn't matter way you put this new game. It's you want to play. Oh, you think the multiplayer is bad? Okay, then play Halo.
Well, with Call of Duty games, I never played campaigns. I just went straight to multiplayer.
See, I'm a big campaign guy, so
that's how I went with Halo. I play Halo for the campaign and the multiplayer, but Halo is the only game that I care about the story. So, when you go to Call of Duty and stuff, it's just all multiplayer for me.
Halo sucks in my opinion, but anyway, that's another story.
Wait. Why?
I just don't like it. I think
it's because he sucks at it.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Paul's a multitasker. He probably plays Halo and was watching porn on the side. Like that makes sense for his distraction.
Hey, nowadays you got the split screen. Might as well enjoy your
split screen.
So Halo 5 doesn't have split screen.
Huh?
Halo 5 doesn't have split screen.
My TV does.
Oh my god.
Get the LG.
We were joking, Paul, but
Paul, flank left, flank. Paul, why?
I can bring my controller out here right now. And I'll show you the buttons.
I'd rather not see that.
I don't know. I'm a more Destiny kind of guy. When Destiny came out, I played the beta, and I was glued ever since. And when Halo 5 came out, I played it with my friend, and then
we'll save that for a next discussion.
No,
we're gonna save that for Halo and Destiny.
You know what?
We'll save that. But
you Halo guys are weird.
Oh my god.
Destiny sucks. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Bungie just died. I'm sorry.
You didn't give it a chance.
I did.
No,
That's the thing. I gave it.
You didn't give it a chance.
I gave it many chances and it still sucks.
No.
Yeah.
See, you guys are brainwashed with Halo.
No, for you, I will try Destiny 2, and if it sucks, it's gonna suck. But I'll try it.
You just don't know video games.
That's like
I grew up playing video games.
Halo sucks. Halo was good back then.
Destiny's like dog
Destiny.
shit. I know it's shit. I know if I eat it, it's gonna taste like shit. So I'm not gonna play it.
Yes.
No.
I'm just saying. So, anyway, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next time on Reel It In.